Hey, welcome back to Out Comes the Sun with Mariel Hemingway and Melissa Yamaguchi. I am Melissa, and I am so glad you're with us. I'm going to share some tips with you. My tip of the week with energy and feng shui is this. When we move into each month, the energy shifts and flows. And we are leaving the month of April, and it's a wind down of April, which what we say in feng shui was the month of the dragon. And as we move into the month of May, we're moving into the month of the snake. Now, what that means is these names of dragon and monkey and snake and what have you, are nothing more than identifiers of how energy moves. So we've left the month of dragon, which is interesting that it's tax season because dragon is a time of bombastic energy. Sometimes egos are involved, but it's also a highly litigious energy. So we're leaving April, we're moving into the month of May, which is really about the energy of the snake. Well, what does that mean? The snake is let's talk about the beauty of the snake. Highly analytical, very focused on goals and aspirations. And think about a snake as it's traveling from point A to point B. There's no legs involved, so it's very driven on where it's going. It may be a windy path as it slithers along, and it may shed its skin and change its identifiers and what matters to it along the way, but it's still focused in getting where it wants to go. So this is how we approach the month of May. We're focused, we're driven. And as I was sharing not that long ago, last week, we talked about having manifestations of what matters in your life. Well, as we're leading into May with the month of snake, this is exactly what you need. Shed what no longer works, focus on where you're going, stay driven. But also it's yin and yang. We talk about the beauty of the energy. We also talk about what to look for, the challenges and the hurdles we may face, which are snakes are highly skeptical and non-trusting. Once bitten, twice shy energy. So be weary and beware that if you are coming across as too skeptical, it's very easy to say, yeah, I don't believe it. I don't know if that's going to happen. It's too good to be true. Be open to the possibilities. Push against the tide on what may naturally feel like you're preserving and protecting yourself, but instead be open to the possibilities because some new idea, some new method of how to do something, some new dietary choice may come your way, and you don't want to be closed off because you're fearful of what could happen. Be open to the possibilities, push against the tide, but stay focused. And some things to do that in the energy that encompasses what we call the snake is a metal energy, which are pastel colors and whites. So incorporate a little bit more white into your fashion choices, your sartorial look. Bring in a little bit more white and pastel colors, or even metal if you can. Bring in more silver or rose gold. All these different choices really help your body to stay on a vibrational course that we recognize in feng shui. And there you have it for the week.
Wow. Thank you. That was awesome.
Be sure to stick with us because coming up is my bestie and soon to be your bestie, Mariel Hemingway. She's going to be sharing her amazing health and wellness tips, so stick around.